After setting up MinIO, the next step is to update the MLflow and introduce the Boto 3 in our Docker file. So to update the MLflow, our previous version which we installed, which is the 2.x, and right away we have to use the 3.1.0, and which is compatible with the min.io, and we have to use the Boto 3 as well in our Docker, so that it can be installed and it can scale up. It can be installed only. So this is my old Docker file, and we have to replicate it with the newer Docker file, which is this, and we have to update the Docker file with these two lines, and I'm specifying the MLflow version 3.1.0, and I'm specifying the Boto 3 library should be there. Now I'm going into the K8s, opening this MLflow UI deployment.yaml file. So this is the previous MLflow YAML file which we used to deploy the MLflow UI, and you can clearly see previously we were using the file based MLflow artifacts storage, and now we introduced the min.io, and this min.io will help us to store the artifacts in the object storage. And what sort of changes we made, you can clearly go to the readme.md file, and here we clearly mention each and every step, like we mentioned the command arguments, whatever it is earlier, these are the same one, and the different thing is the default artifact root, and you have to mention the s3 is a local directory in my node, and then the MLflow artifacts is there, so which I just showed you in my previous step. This is the same one. So in this way we have to mention it s3:/MLflow, and in the environment part we have to mention the MLflow s3 endpoint URL, which is the min.io :9000, and the AWS access key ID which is available or generated by this command, and about the secret access key, and you can use as per your convenience. You can generate the global variables, you can export these global variables, and later on you can use them, or you can hard code them as well. Do it as per your convenience. And to apply these changes we have to update the YAML file, and after updating the YAML file we have to run this command kubeflow apply -f MLflow UI deployment.yaml, which is available into the our latest directory, and so you can copy code from here and create a replica of the YAML file in the 06 folder, and you can update accordingly. And for me, I will update it and push it in my later part. And to check the environment is working fine or not, so we can check the MLflow upgraded version is available, which is the 3.1.0. min.io setup with the node port we can validate, and we can validate the s3 settings configured in MLflow, and we have to check like it ran successfully and it tracked in MLflow successfully. Yeah, this was it about this session, and if you have any questions, just write down a comment and we will be happy to help you. Thank you.